Yeah, this was kind of unexpected. How the hell this work? In my last video, I actually unboxed the my nippers from Gundam Planet, and I just began to start cutting the parts, and it was one of these parts here. It was actually one of the black parts, and I cut this, and the blade, when I squeezed it, I squeezed it very gently because this thing's very precision type nippers. And I said, let me cut, and all of a sudden it got stuck in the actual, in the actual, sprue. And I'm like, what? How did that happen? I have my other nippers, which in reality, and actually I don't even know where I put them. Let me see if it's in here. I have my other nippers that, in all due fairness, and I think I put is it here? No, I don't know where it is at this moment. Which is not even, is bent but it's not broken. And I was like, how the okay, look, clearly I gotta go back to Gundam Planet and explain to them that yeah, this kind of happened. But you know what? All product types do have something, or happens to have a breaking point of some sort, I guess, stress, and you do, it happens. It happens. So I'm just gonna put this back in here, put this back there, put this in its protective window here, and return it. So I'll use the alternate, and we'll continue. Okay, so I finished sorting all the colors you see here. The yellow and clear is there, all the black is here, all the charcoal's here. Now, I was separating the reds based off the dark and the not so dark red, but somebody sent me a message saying that there's actually 3-tone red, and I'm trying to distinguish the difference, to tell you the truth. So I'm reading it here. Let's see. Side armor. So I'm assuming the skirt armor, the armor. No, what side? What are you referring to? So side armor, red parts. Shield, red part, which is a darker red. And then front armor. Yeah, because side can be so vague. You definitely see the 2 tones here. If there's 3 tones, okay, I understand that. But I'm not going to kill myself on getting another red color and trying to make it the way it's supposed to be. And I'm just going to play it with it as is. So many of the parts will be separated. Like this is the lighter tone red, while this will be the darker tone red, especially the front part here. That I can figure that out. That's easy to do. Just don't want to confuse myself and then I make a mistake. There's some parts that should be in here, so I gotta sort them out so I can put them on there. Now, my last, you guys seen that I broke my nippers. I actually posted it on Facebook for everybody to see, and I got an interesting reaction by everybody's account. Well, I went to Gundam Planet to visit them, and since these guys were the ones that gave it to me, I showed them what happened, and they gave me a brand new one, which I'm going to open. There we go. And these look strong. And I think this is where the problem lies with using a nippers like this compared to using nippers like these. This is great to removing the parts from the tree if you're not doing it, let's say, near the thickness of the sprue. As an example, I'm going to use this as an example right here. If I'm going to cut this here, I use this. But if I'm going to cut to the edge here, I might as well use this. And then I just cut it right there. And then squeeze. Don't crush. Squeeze. Just squeeze. There we go. That came out nice. I'm not going to remove the other one because I'm not doing that now. But for something like this, like that's a thickness here, and if I can't reach it, then I'll definitely use this to cut the edges here like that. We'll do this one. Obviously this is more rubbery, and the sprues have a little bit of a hole gap that they purposely use, which makes it easier for you to cut off. There we go. Then, using the precision ones, I'll just carefully find the area where it connects and then just squeeze a little bit. That's all. Just squeeze, and this one just squeeze. There. There she is. Alright. So yeah. Don't remember myself actually doing a lot of hitting it. I mean, crushing the blade too hard. But this is something that I have to be accustomed to. And a lot of these parts that I just remove, I left a little bit of extra of the flash, and then sorry, not the flash, the sprue there. So all I need to do is find it, get a nice comfortable feel to it, and then just, there we go. And plus these are undegated, so this is even better. I'm just going to cut them, and I'm going to use a knife to remove the excess piece. Let's see this. There we go. Yeah, see? Alright, so I will take my time with this. This is something that, you know, you make a mistake. I'm going to work on building the inner frame. I'm not going to show you step by step. I'm going to build it right away so we can see how it looks. So give me some time and we'll show it off. Alright. I re-looked at the manual again, and now I see where the dark parts are, and I could see where it is. And I said to myself, you know what, you guys are going to bust my balls for this. I might as well do this now and not do it, and, you know, not get killed for it. So the dark reds are the areas that's in the crotch, side plate of the chest, the back cowl and the face. No, the back cowl, the funnels, the back skirt here, and I believe this whole section of the back armor of the leg. That's the dark parts. Oh, and of course the shield. That's for this. For this is the medium color red, and that is the front parts here, the leg parts, side skirts, the arms here, and here. So hold on. So the arms here, the shoulder here, bicep armor there. I believe the under bicep no, that's not true. I'm wrong. The actual face plate. The portions of the foot, like you see here, the foot, the side back area, the front part of the foot here, and then the knee armor. That's the medium. For the light parts, we have the upper part of the shoulders and the binder, thruster binder here on the shoulder plate. The front part of the arm here and here. Even though this doesn't show it, I'm going to paint a lighter tone of red on the little flap wings for the funnels. The chest part is entirely light red, especially the front part of the face mask, all the way up to the to the one of the fins and the side fins. The front skirt, portions of the feet down here, the side armored part here, and I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, I am going to do that. So if I'm going to do that, I don't know how it's going to work with the pre-shading, but I do realize that with the russet, let's get this here. So russet will be for this color. This color red will be for this. Now I don't have a lighter tone red. I think I do, but I'm going to have to check. If I cannot find it, then what I'll do is I'm going to test out this color, adding either a little bit of white or maybe a little bit of gray, light gray, and highlighting it a bit more to be a more lighter tone of red for this. So darker red, medium red, lighter red. I will do that. Okay? So calm down. Alright. Here is what the inner frame looks like on this big boy. Oh, wow. This is amazing. Simply amazing. Especially back here. Look at that ass. It's a big ass. Waist unit ass. I think so. There we go. Certain things are a little wobbly and are not fitted properly, and that's because you need the armor to support it. But I kind of dig it. Especially this part here where you can open up and close. The thrusters can be pulled out, but even though there's a little guide there, I'm a bit disappointed in it because the guide is only one peg, and if you pull it wrong or you squeeze it a little wrong, it will come off easily. So it is being held by pressure, by, you know, not pressure, maybe that's the wrong way of saying it. I'm okay with how the arms are, how the chest is. The chest has a can pivot like forward and back. That's pretty nice. I like that. You definitely have to turn it a bit here and there. It was a bit of a chore to put these on. There we go. So you definitely see some great posability, and so yeah. The one thing I'm not fond of is how the legs are, how the feet are. Again, this will change once you put the armored parts on. And we have the thruster part here, which I need to clean up, both in the front and both on this one and on this one. Oh yeah, this is really nice. It's nice as is. I don't have to, you know. Yeah, pretty good. And let me just show you a side-by-side comparison of how it would look with another high-grade kit, 144 scale. Maybe I should pull out the... no, I'm not going to pull it out. I was going to pull out the real grade Sinanju, but instead I'll use Sinanju Stein as the interim right there. And that's, of course, without the armor. That's really nice. Very nice. I like that. Very cool. Alright. So, there's other charcoal parts here that pretty much represents the hands, the some parts of the gun, the binders that holds up the funnels, the funnel gun here. There's probably other stuff that I haven't seen yet. I have to review how the gun for the black parts, I have to review the gun. I could probably I'm looking at now. Alright, so I have to review each part and to figure out what I'm going to use for pre-assembly. So, like, for an example, right here, I might as well do this right now. This can be pre-assembled, and that is the fuel tanks. And I'm going to carefully remove that part here. And it's going to be a little bit right there. Alright, so this goes, oops, this goes there, which I'm going to have to open up and glue the sides here. And then, oh, we have this. There we go. And then put this here. There we go. So these can be easily pre-assembled and painted separate. And I don't know if this will work with this. Actually, let me see. For those of you who don't know, I needed some more tools, or looking at the possibility of tools, and I picked up this for like angles in specific areas. These are the Alexin models AJ0060, and this is AJ0061, angled scrapper for Gundam and military model kits. Pretty nice. Now this is rounded, but I don't think the scraper is designed for the inside of this, and there is a scraper for various circles. I ordered these two, and they ran out of the more curvature or circular ones. So if I had that, I would basically use this to scrape the sides here if I have to. But I'm going to have to use the standard sanding paper to smooth it out once I take care of that. Also, well, I guess we're kind of cool here with this, so I'll talk about it in a few minutes. Let me just clean up the remaining parts, and then we'll move forward to painting.